Hey everyone, welcome back to Basilchic. In this video, I'm going to show you guys how I decorated my front porch for fall this year. Now, I'm not just going to show you the end result. I'm going to take you guys along with me and do a decorate with me. So it's going to be kind of like a decorate my fall front entryway with me video. Now, I love decorating the outside of my home for any season. I do decorate the outside of my home for every season, particularly the front entryway. And in doing so, I've learned lots of tips and principles along the way that I want to share with you guys in this video. So I know that we're decorating for fall here, but these tips and principles you can use for any season. So I really hope you guys enjoy this video. Let's get decorating. But first I have to change my shirt. I don't want this to get dirty. Here's the before. This is what we had out all summer long. I did just recently clean out those urns though and purchase those fiddle leaf fig trees, and I just placed them in there. So we're going to be planting them later on. They do great in the shade, by the way. But this brings me to my first tip, and that is symmetry. Whatever you do to your entryway, regardless of the season, it's important to have symmetry. It makes it easy on the eyes, and it also makes it feel complete. The first thing I'm going to do is remove everything from my entryway, and then I'm going to give it a good cleaning. So I'm going to start with the door, and I sprayed the door with some Miss Meyer's spray and then wiped it down with a damp Mr. Clean magic eraser, and then I wiped off the excess water with a paper towel to get all the dirt and everything off, and it worked perfectly. We actually just pressure cleaned this entryway a couple weeks ago, so I'm just giving it a really good sweep, making sure all the dirt and everything is off of there, so we have a nice clean slate to work with. I think a clean entryway alone sets your decor apart. Up goes the new wreath. I got this from Home Goods last year, although I inserted some buffalo check ribbon in it this year, and I did that because I wanted my entryway to reflect the story that my home decor tells this autumn. Now it's time to plant up these fiddle leaf fig trees. I am using this Miracle Grow moisture control soil. No, this video is not sponsored, but Miracle Grow, you are welcome to sponsor any of my videos. I just really like this stuff. I live in Florida, and I do find that it helps to keep my trees from drying out, and they really last a long time. So anyways, I'm going to put a small layer of soil on the bottom, stick in my tree. Make sure you choose what you want the front to be, because you don't want your planter to be at a weird angle once you put it back. Remember, symmetry is important. And then I'm going to fill up the top of it. I did try to leave extra room on the top in case I ever wanted to plant any trailing plants in them later on. Okay, now comes the fun part. We're going to set out this big thing of mums. They're white to reflect the white in the wreath. Then I'm going to set out this galvanized lantern. And this brings me to my next tip, and that is work in groupings of 3. So the next thing I'm adding is this beautiful heirloom pumpkin. It's this beautiful pale blue that matches, again, the wreaths perfectly. Now we're going to match the other side to this, but the thing I want you to know about working with the groupings of 3 is to always put the tallest item in the back and the shortest one in the front. Now notice, because we are working on the entryway, I'm also putting the smallest item towards where we walk to make it a little more comfortable. Now that we have the basic 3, we're going to add some embellishment with this little pop of orange pumpkin. And on the other side, we're going to switch it up and do a white pumpkin. So that just adds some fun to it, but still the color scheme goes with the overall theme. Now in the planters, I'm going to add some Spanish moss, and I'm doing this for a couple reasons. The first reason is it ties in the silvery hues from the galvanized lantern and the wreath, so it kind of like ties it all together so the colors flow. And the second reason is because it's just really good for my plant. It's good to have something on top of like your planters like this. We are done. This is the final product. I love how it turned out. I love how the silver and the wreath plays off of the Spanish moss and the figs, which then leads your eye down to the galvanized lantern. I love how it's neutrals and you got that pop of buffalo check, and that really plays to the story of that my home decor tells this year for fall. And if you haven't seen this video, I'm going to link it below, my fall home tour. I think you guys are going to love it. So it has a lot of neutrals and buffalo check. So this just really is a cue to what is going to be on the inside, which is also was a lot of fun for me to do. Let's be honest, it was just fun. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you're able to take away some tips for your own entryway. If you're not a subscriber, I would love to have you. Please subscribe, hit the bell button so you never miss a video, and I will see you guys soon in my next video. Bye guys!